I just remember going in there playing him on the video game, and I was mad because he picked the championship team to play with. You don't do that. Like, we playing against each other. If I pick the champs, of course I'm gonna beat you. They was the champion of the year. So I was like, Snoop, you a front runner. First met Dre, his cousin, Sir Jinx, lived down the street from me. He'd always say, you know, my cousin do records, my cousin do records. I'm like, who your cousin? It's like Dr. Dre. So he brought the record. I'm like, damn, this is real, he's not lying. So I'm like, when he coming over? And we just waited for Dre, like day after day. He kept calling Dre. Dre kept saying, I'll be over, I'll come over, I'll come over. Never come, never come. So I'm like, man, this dude ain't never gonna come over. And then one day, Jinx called me and was like, he here. He down here, come on. So I just ran down there, because it was a family function. So he wanted to eat barbecue and shit, and we wanted him to come in the garage and hear us rap. So it just took forever, and then he finally came back there, and then I busted a rap for him, and he was like, yo, let me get your number, man, you know, because you good. So from there, you know, the ball started rolling, and I would ditch school to hang out with Dre. You know, it was a good meeting. Jonah Hill, first met him at a function honoring Quentin Tarantino for something, you know, the music in his movies or something like that. So I was there, it was boring. So I went outside in the little lobby area, and Jonah Hill came out and was like, Cube, I'm the biggest NWA fan. Man, I got this movie you'll be perfect for it called 21 Jump Street. And I'm like, is that crazy little whack TV show they used to do? He said, yeah, we did a great movie. And you perfect. You gotta be the captain, the mean captain. That was the first time we met. We've been cool ever since. Yeah, I met him on the set. First day we were shooting. It was cool because, you know, they was big fans of mine. When I first saw him, I didn't want to see him really until I was in like Captain Dixon, like uniform, ready to cuss him out. So my first time meeting him was cussing him out. You know, I think I called Jonah Big Titties, that scene. Yeah, infiltrate the dealer, find a supplier. Eazy-E, I first met him through Dre. He was in the wrecking crew then, Dre, and we was just trying to hang out. And Eazy pulled up, and I knew he was a little dope dealer because he had like 3 beepers, and he was fresh. He had Fila gear on. He just looked rich, you know, compared to us. And Eric, he was just into the music. What y'all working on? What y'all doing? Telling everybody what was whack and what was fresh. And so I liked him when I first met him because he was, you know, a little hustler. You know, what's not to like? Snoop, I met Snoop, of course, through Dre. It was a real quick meeting. I was at Dre house. He was a fan of mine, but at that time I was a fan of his because I thought he was like, you know, one of the dopest young artists I've heard. It was a trip because I heard him freestyle for like 5 to 6 minutes straight, you know, without stopping on the beat. And I was like, this young kid is incredible. And Dre kept saying to me, yeah, I just gotta show him where to stop rapping at so we could put a hook in there, you know. First met him, we was in Japan. He was with the Fushnikins. And it was us, the Fushnikins, and Cypress Hill. We had a tour. But then the tour came here to Australia. And it was cool because we had a chance to play basketball at the pro facility out here. So we was on the same team. So, you know, I got a chance to throw alley-oop to him. So I'm like, damn, you know, I got a chance to throw alley-oop to Shaq. You know, and we was cool. And, you know, so we just kind of had a rapport after that. I remember my kids seeing them at the airport when we got back. They all had rookie cards and everything from the sign. We still got the Shaq rookie card signed. If y'all want to pay for that, we got that.